Sidewalk cracks on Columbia Road are something I have memorized by now. The coffee shop that never gets too cold, the barista who remembers me somehow. And I have built my life in increments of small familiar things along this street. The kind of life that makes its own defense against the larger world with quiet beat. But something in the ordinary itches, something in the routine pulls apart, and I can feel it in the way it glitches, the comfortable machinery of my heart. I wanna run down Connecticut at midnight. I wanna feel the city in my chest. I wanna be the thing that gusts the half-light and does not stop to think about the rest. The monuments can't wait until the morning. The river will be there when I return. But right now there is something in me forming that has to move before it starts to burn. Starts to burn. Starts to burn. The gym, the desk, the same route every Tuesday. The podcast and a sensible lunch break. And I have optimized myself to lose the particular itch that keeps me up at daybreak. But it comes back like the Potomac current, insistent underneath the polished day. And I cannot keep pretending it is errant. It is simply what I am trying to say. Trying to say to the organized version, the version that shows up and checks the boxes, that there is a kind of
Yo, chat, what's good? I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. We are back with the streams. God damn. Audio check, we good? Everyone's good? Are we good? What's good, Drew? What's good? We are live from Kyoto. We are in Kyoto for the next week or so, probably like 5 days. Chilling here, and then we'll go back to Tokyo for the final stretch of the trip in like 5 days or so, and then in about 10 days we'll be back home. It does, bro. It's so funny. You're gonna catch me lacking one of these days. I technically don't have a flight back yet, but I'm planning to come back on the 22nd. So the 22nd is the last day. Oh, was Vasaki today? Happy Vasaki. I was not aware. Goodness gracious, dude. Got a little dry cough going on. I don't know what's happening. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. I saw a message. Someone sent a rate of full port. First trade of the week. Let's full port. Yep, something. But yeah, 10 more days in Japan, and then they'll be back to the States. Facecam will be back then. Overnight market has been pretty good so far. I feel like every time we have a gap down or up in our Sunday session, it always goes kind of fills the gap. So we're going to look for longs today. I'm pretty bullish overall. We have a new week opening gap we're going to fill most likely. So we'll go for the fill of that gap, or at least the 4-hour fill. The entire fill is still 200 points away, but we'll go for a quick scalp into the 4-hour fill of it. You guys can see on a lower time frame, it is still pretty far away. Low risk today, starting the week off. Also, I'm not putting that much risk on vacation anyways. All these 15-minute gaps on the move up have been inversed. No S&T really at these lows. Just check YM real quick. Oh, wow. YM is not having it. Okay. So YM is actually having a pretty big move down. NQ is floating around. We have a bunch of 15-minute inversions here. This whole area right here. So let's see if we can tap back into this at open or something like that, and kind of get a move up. Also, this 4 hour has a fair value gap down here technically. Oh no, it doesn't. It does not. Chat. There's no fair value gap down here. Okay. Check the hourly. The hourly already respected this one. 4 hour OB is getting respected though. There should be a clean move up. We'll see. We're gonna look for upside today. Excuse my coughing throughout the stream. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Are you still in Japan? I am in Japan for another 10 days. So in Kyoto right now, for about 5 or so days, and then we have Tokyo for the final stretch, and then we have go back to the States. Vibes are high, bro. It's been a great time. I think Japan. I visited last time was in 2024 in October. It is currently 2026 April, so a year and a half. But I think this is gonna be a yearly trip for me for sure. It's always a good time. I'm just gonna put in Discord bullish bias going into New York Open. No trade yet. We just got on 10 minutes ago. Guys, I'm gonna mute every time I cough. This is so when I'm in the B. So I was obviously in a hotel in Osaka, but now I'm in a B&B. Every time I'm in here, it's super stuffy. So like, I just cough a lot. I was doing good outside the B&B when I got back in here though. Guys, if you guys saw my Instagram last night, we found like a crazy hidden gem taco spot in Kyoto. It was amazing. Damn, we're just coughing up a storm over here. Bro, did you record a Chart Finance episode 2? I did. I'm probably out in like a couple weeks. Go Manoli. What's the bias? We're gonna look for upside. I think we're gonna have an upside move today. We have a new week opening gap. I don't know how much we're gonna fill of it, but at least into the 4 hour fill of it. Goodness gracious, bro. I've been taking ginger shots every night from like the 7-Eleven. But yeah. All right, chat. We got 20 likes. Ooh, you guys are greedy with the likes this morning. Drop a like on the stream. Every 100 likes will do a giveaway. I still owe you guys a giveaway from last stream. I got off before giving it to you guys. I forgot. But 4 hour charts look pretty clean. We swept the lows in the current 4 hour fair value gap. Getting a move up. Same thing with ES. Swept the lows. It looks like a good buy model potentially forming here. Drop a like on the actual stream. Let's get it. First day greetings from Philadelphia. Welcome to the stream. Usually we have face cam on, all that good stuff, but I am on vacation right now. So we're just chilling, we're just vibing. Oh, good catch. I didn't even realize we're in a daily gap. Okay, this is how out of sync I've been with the market, but we are in a daily gap for sure. A bullish bias unless we get under this daily gap, but we're gonna keep looking for upside. I really do think the market's probably going to run off open straight into New York or the New Week opening gap, respecting the daily gap. And then we'll look for these highs. We have relative equal highs on NQ right at 25.4. So this could be a possible draw for later in the week. Same with the ES at 6,900. I don't understand why someone can be bearish in this scenario. I kind of agree with you. I mean, I would only be bearish if we get a move down. That's it. Like out of this daily gap. Other than that, especially with the new week opening gap, I do think upside is a move. At least a 4-hour fill of it. All right, about 15 minutes into we got until our New York Open. Been trying to stay active as much as I can while on vacation. Still trying to enjoy my vacation as much as I can. So I think last week we did about 3 streams from our normal 5. Still pretty valid. The shorts are coming out every single day, which is good. But yeah. I think I already made a weekly low. That's weekly low is kind of iffy, but I do think this daily gap does hold. Along the bottom and closer for 20 points. Damn. Yeah, we covered the bias. We're looking for upside. We're in a daily gap, looking for a new week opening gap. Can you guys hear the dryer in the back or no? We have clothes washing. Hope it's not too buggy or too noisy. Yeah, I agree with Donovan. I think it would have been kind of more aggressive move. No, you guys are good? Cool. I mean, everything should be running well. Good morning, D-Huddy. Good morning. Everyone, drop a like on the stream. We got 14 minutes for our open. Lately, the 9:30 candle has been a pretty explosive candle. But yeah. Chat, I need my barber here ASAP, bro. Just cooked. Would you consider 7 a.m. hourly a OB? No, probably not. We didn't close above the previous wick. I would not. I don't know. This is iffy for sure. Not even that. Man, that's not even the biggest case because like that's not bad if we don't. The 4-hour is respecting. I don't know. This is such a weird look on this hourly. I hate these kind of moves because we leave around so much low resistance liquidity. But I would still just have this area as a buy because a lot of these 15-minute inversions are created there. I think it's the AC. I'm not sick. I don't feel sick. Also, this B&B is really nice, but like the walls are like just a little weird. I don't know. I cough more every time I get to the B&B than I do outside. Like today, we were out pretty much all day. I was like, okay. I was still coughing a little bit, but I'm coughing way more. Look for upside today. Look for upside. What time is it over there? It is currently 10:18 p.m. Let's look at a pre-market move to London lows. Yeah, I saw that, and we kind of swept that and bought back up. I was hoping we would kind of stay down there for easy, low risk buys, because up here is kind of higher risk, not the highest risk, but I do like overall upside. Well, the Asia lows, the 15-minute reversal point for longs. I think we're gonna create some 15-minute gaps here. That's what I'm looking at right here. Like, obviously we have these gaps created, and I think we'll tap into it, and then we'll look for buys out of this whole area. This whole area is a bunch of stacked 15-minute inversions and also 15-minute fair value gaps. So ideally we tap into this, and we could look for a low risk buy into that. Yo, what's good, man? We're looking for upside today. I'll just have this whole area marked out. Well, this whole area that I have marked out, I'm gonna look for a pullback into, and then possibly look for higher prices. Something like this would be nice. Yeah, I'm in Japan for another 10 days. Just keep it in low risk to start the week off. But like I said, if we get an upside move, I might start jabbing into positions. I really haven't put on that much risk, Amir, honestly. I try not to put too much risk on during vacation, because it is vacation at the end of the day. It's meant to be a break from work, not stress added to the vacation. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right, we got 7 minutes. I feel like this is taking forever to open here. Let's see what we can get. Ideally, this is where, if we get a continuation move off this, maybe take some in the money NDXs and kind of let it ride out if it wants to really fill that new week opening gap all the way. All right. So this is kind of, we took out the, let me fix my mouse real quick. It's all over the place. This is kind of a little bit iffy because we took out this current high, but honestly, I'm trying to see if we get a rejection from here. So we took out our internal overnight high, hoping to see a rejection into this BPR that we're kind of forming. We have a bunch of 15-minute inversions, also 15-minute gaps. So hopefully we could tap into this and get a move up. Currently respecting this 4-hour, very small OB here. But we do have this 15-minute gap, so I want to see if we get a move into it and then play the wick of it and possibly take this to the upside into a new week opening gap fill. The 15-minute gets inverse is kind of tough. I'm only going to literally look for down or upside today because of that new week opening gap. I know YM was pretty weak earlier, starting to pick up a little bit. Maybe if we do end up getting a move down, YM sweeps these lows or something, but I eventually do want to see him move higher. I'm only going to play really upside today. But literally a V-shaped recovery off this move. While this is playing out in real time, I was like, I hope it doesn't take out the high before I open, and then that's exactly what it did. All right, let's hit 100 likes before our open here. We got 4 minutes. I still owe you guys some giveaways from the last stream.
Most itself, the child and the flower and the monument, and the Sunday that allows all three to coexist.
Was shorts entirely wrong today? I saw.
Overwhelming.
I would say shorts are wrong because when we opened up today, this was the daily open into a daily fair value gap. So looking for downside just did not make any sense. Does that make sense? Because you're basically shorting a daily fair value gap. I'm looking for a pullback into this 15-minute BPR, and then look for a continuation into a new week opening gap. Hopefully we get a clean move. If we don't get a move back down and up, then I'll probably not take any trades. What do you mean? What's this showing? New week opening gap fill. I think if 930 immediately expands, I agree with you. Like I was saying earlier, we've been kind of expanding off 930 right away, so I don't expect a change in that. This is a 4-hour fill right here that I have marked out at 238. This might get tagged as soon as we open, and then the 1 minute, which is like the actual fill of this gap, is like way higher. Right here. I guess it would be up here. So these are 2 targets. But I do think 930 opens and just goes without any pullbacks. But hopefully not. It's going without us? Probably. If my audio cuts in and out, it's because I'm coughing and I have to mute. Yeah, I don't know if the weekly low's in, but we'll see. All right, 15 seconds for the market to take out our buy side before we can even get in. Yeah, 140s. I would really entertain those longs if we get down there. That's kind of like the perfect thing I'm looking for. Hopefully this 1 minute does fucking expand like, and we're off to the races. Wow. if you look at, if you have time, obviously, if you see a Globex gap down session, like if you don't trade it and you're up, what are you doing? The easiest money is made from gap downs and gap ups on Sunday nights going into Monday mornings. I mean, that's like, everyone knows that. Now we're at the point where it's almost going to be, I mean, we're still 100 points away from the fill, but has there not already been a pre-market play? I mean, pre-market was, I mean, overnight was clean. Bro, this is like the easiest long. Just long the daily fair value gap tap. Like, it's really not that complicated. All right, let's see if we can get a pullback down and then potentially continuation higher. Chat, if you really ask me my honest thoughts, if I think we're going to get this pullback, absolutely fucking not. I hope we do, but I'm not holding hope on it. But yeah, if you have time to trade Globex and you see a huge gap up or gap down and you're not trading it, you're literally, what are we doing here? It's the easiest way to make money in trading. It genuinely is. Like, the only time where I would say avoid it is if we have like a 3 or 4% gap down or up. But like today was like a weak ass 1% gap, 1.5%. Like, that's totally fine. That makes it to where the market can reverse the move and potentially fill the gap the same day, right? But if it's 3 or 4%, then it means it's probably going to continue. I'm not in any trade. I'm looking for a pullback into a move up. Pullback or no trade, chat, is very simple. It's not that. That's all we're going to do today. Pullback or no trade. See how far ES is actually feeling the entire thing. ES is still 30-ish points. Check YM. YM was obviously the weaker asset. Okay. Yeah, YM is super duper weak. Like, those gaps that I want tapped on NQ, YM's already tapped into it, but I don't think it's strong enough for the SMT because of how weak YM actually is. All right, we got a 5-minute gap present here. I don't consider that too much weight. I would definitely not long that. I'll look for a 15-minute pullback. Because this move up just feels so low resistance liquidity could possibly get built, but I at least want the halfway of this. A halfway of this move up here would be that 15-minute gap I'm seeking, and I'm comfortable taking long. I'm not comfortable taking longs up here. I need a pullback. How many points stop loss? I never used a certain amount of points for my TP or stop losses. It's simply about the chart, and if I have a stop loss under a fair value gap, and that fair value gap stop is 100 points, it is what it is. I just size accordingly to the same risk. I'm risking the same amount, but the stop loss could be wider or shorter. Depends on the actual structure itself. It's all about structure. Stop goes where the trade's wrong. Exactly. If I get stopped out of my trades, it usually means I have a wrong bias. Not always, because you guys saw on Friday, right? The upside bias that we had, the delivery was bad, but most times it just means I was on the wrong side of the market. Stay patient, chat. That's all you gotta do. Stay patient. Funded blow new evals up on the pace to get refunded. Move. Yeah, bro. Size down. There's a lot. I think it was Jati was like, if you guys on the stream a lot, he chats here. He's like, bro, who knew all I needed to do was size down? Because I was telling him size down. He texted me like, how do I get a payout, whatever. I was like, bro, just size down. He texted me like 2 weeks later. He's like, who knew the secret to getting a payout was sizing down? And I was like, oh, there you go. What's good, Money? What's good? Just watching for this potential pullback. I'm looking for that pullback, and then I'm looking for a move up to the rest of the gap. Tilt is a hard thing, but it's also a very funny thing when you look at it, because, like, I don't know, people. Do you expect to win I'm not talking about just you. I mean, I go through it too. It's like, do you really expect to win every day? No. It's part of the game. Losing's part of the game. I don't know why people tilt. It's very interesting to me. All right, tap into a 5-minute gap. Like I said, I'm interested in that 15-minute at like 140s. It's pretty deep pullback, bro. This shit's only 30 points. That shit works, man. That helps you place stops in the right position. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just in a 100-point stop loss, 50-point stop loss, 30-point, just it's all the same. Just simply adjust your contract sizing. Yo, what's good, Endo? How you been, bro? All right. Let's get down into the 140s and see if we get a pullback and then go back higher. How many funded accounts do you use? Bro, honestly, not many. I just trade personal now. After my big Apex run, you guys know this. Like, I've been trading on my personal. I feel like I've not completed prop firms because you always extract more. But I feel like the amount of pressure, or like not pressure, but like the amount of things you gotta go through in trading to get like a 10K payout these days or a 15K payout is not worth it. At least for someone who, with all due respect, is at my level, I guess. When I can just trade a personal account and probably do that, I don't know, every day or a day and a half. Obviously, I lose too, but it's just easier. Like after I pull out my 900K from Apex, I'm like, okay. That's like the last firm that was standing in terms of like you can extract a lot of money from and like a substantial amount of money. I think TBT, obviously any live account you can do that with, but it's just easier. You speak Hindi, I can understand it, but I speak Punjabi. Yeah, you can trade multiple firms at once. Like, I'm not saying anything's wrong with firms. The firms are nice. I think we're in the best era in terms of getting payouts. Like, we have so many legit firms. But I just wish firms had bigger payout caps. Like, that's my only kind of thing. I had 12 P and 903 request. Yeah, bro, just stack your days, bro, and get those payouts. You don't have the revenge trade if you lose a couple trades. What's good, Desi? First time here. What's going on, bro? First time here. Make sure everybody welcome him in. Usually we have our face cam on, but we are on vacation. How you meet Lento and Brian? We all met on Grindr, actually. What is there's no iFeed setup, I feel like, for now. So we're not really we have a 5-minute gap, but that's about it. The horizontal lines are just marking out. So obviously this was like a buy side target that I have marked out. This was the 4-hour fill of the new week opening gap, and then this is a daily fill at 38. Or at 338, excuse me. I want to see a pullback down into here and then inner grinder circle, exactly, bro. Dude, do you guys don't remember that infamous Lanto booty picture, bro? That shit was not AI, bro. Oh my god, dude. I need to get out of the Airbnb. Size down. I promise you, if you size down, even if you think you're sized down, but size down even more and you'll be able to hold. Bro, who saw my IG story, bro? That long day. Motherfuckers at a restaurant called Long Day. She probably busting though. We already heard a bigger vlog. I mean, put 50. Bro, that shit. I watched it, dude, again, and I laughed at my own joke, bro. That shit was so funny. Mid-at open. I said, oh, Bobby, bro. That's our story. So that was funny, bro. Block it at 10 a.m. What does that mean? Super slow open, guys. So how's the weather, guys? Obviously the market doesn't want to really do anything. We're having very slow action. Damn, this is really slow though. Oh, I saw that. So let me get this straight. The U.S. is gonna blockade the blockade, which is gonna affect every other country. Is that like, bro? Blockade a fucking blockade, bro. Like, wow, we're so cool, dude. America is so fucking cool. Bro, I live in America, bro. It is so fucking hard to support these dumb fucks, bro. This is the worst administration of all time. They're filled with a bunch of fucking retards who don't care about anyone besides themselves and their money. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about you. They send their tax money. We pay our taxes. That shit goes to Israel. Israel makes fucking bombs and they fucking go bomb Palestinian children. And they do that shit over and over and over again. And then we're supposed to sit there and take it up the ass and fucking support these guys and say, oh, you're not supposed to say anything bad about your country. Bro, fuck the politicians. Fuck the government. Fuck all of them. Fuck Israel. If my stream gets taken down, you guys know why. Free Palestine. And everyone else who is being attacked. Bro, if I was like a big celebrity, bro, I deadass would be like fucking killed. So let's keep it low key in the stream. Desi for president, bro. They'll fucking JFK me, bro, if I was president. Don't hold back. Tell us what you really think, bro. I always say that shit, bro. I speak my mind. Any plans to shift to Puerto Rico? I mean, low key, me and Brian were talking about it. For me, I think it's just getting my income up outside of trading. Something that's more consistent on a monthly basis, whether it's a high ticket that I'm going to launch later in the year, whatever it is. There's something that I make money outside of trading and is consistent and enough to where I feel like it's worth the taxes. So I think 100K a month consistently outside of trading is where I'm trying to get at. Because like I said, the keyword is consistently, right? So once I get that, I think I'll move into maybe like a tax haven or something like that. Because trading is, you guys know how trading's trading, right? I would want something that's, you know, set in stone in terms of income coming in versus where I have to make my own decision. So whether, like I said, maybe a high ticket or something like that, if I could start bringing in, it's basically just getting, because my income right now, I mean, you guys know this, I'm pretty vocal about it. Like my income is mostly trading right now. And which is fortunate because I'm glad I'm good at trading, but at the same time it's unfortunate because there's so much risk put on every time. So I wish I could just get, you know, well, not wish. I mean, I'm obviously got to work towards it, which I am. It's just getting the other income up. That's all it is. And like I said, if I make 100, if I drop a high ticket and I start making 100K per month from that shit, bro, like that obviously it'll eventually get to that point. Not when you start off at all. For me, I wouldn't be like, oh, if people call me core seller or whatever. I'm like, I don't care. I have so much proof, bro, that I did this in trading, bro. I literally like 2 million from prop firms almost. Live account, you guys already know. I always share that with you guys. So it's just like, I have a lot of social proof, so I'm not really too worried. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I rather drop the high ticket than someone who doesn't do the trading, right? Because like I genuinely feel like I know what I'm doing, because it's a big difference. Enjoying those egg sandwiches in Japan, I am, bro. Unfortunately, this price action is kind of ass this morning. Hopefully, we're gonna move up. You know how to trade? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, the social proof is everything. What would the entry be like here? Maybe like a pullback into like the 15-minute gaps down here, and then on the move up, we'll create like a 1-minute inversion. I can probably take that to the upside. But we're very slow this morning. Like even from the highs, it's not that many points. Excuse me. I believe if you sell me some proof, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was looking for that. And Sheen tapping in. We both trading at this shitty ass. Bro's in Taipei right now. Bro's down the street. Yeah, exactly, Benny. Sheenster. What's your draw now? The start of these 15-minute gaps. Like at least I want literally where my purple box is where I want the market to go down to. Like at least. So maybe something like this. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. The first presented gap actually did something right here though. Look at this. So this is noteworthy. How long have you been trading for? Since the start of 2021. Literally my entire adult life. I started when I was 17. I'm 22 now, about to turn 23. Do you have some SMT down here or something? Nope. Oh, we do. We do have some SMT down here. No 15-minute gap though. This is kind of iffy. I'm not gonna lie. Like we have SMT down here, but there's no 15-minute gap tap. We'll see. Oh, I might have to take this IFEG. I'm not gonna lie. This is not a bad IFEG setup. Oh no, 60-point candle. We have SMT too. This might be a go. Now we got SMT at the highs. Fuck. Holy horror, was that candle? Was that news, chat? Pretty massive candle for what we got. Was that a news candle? New York session. Fuck, bro. I think it's news playing out right now, bro. 100 points in 2 minutes. God damn it. Bro, if we would have got our 15-minute tab, I would have started jabbing inside of this already. Is it Trump tweet? Yeah, probably. I wanted that 15-minute tap. Bro, I was looking for that 15-minute tap the entire time. Even when I first started stream, I knew it, bro. Chat, go back into the stream. I said YM is gonna tap this bitch and NQ's not. God damn it. I still wanted ES and NQ to go. Oh, we're gonna fill a new week opening up. Okay. This should be an easy 5-minute long, I'm not gonna lie. Look, this should be a pretty changing the state of delivery here. We could probably long anywhere here. I'd be fine. If we got a pullback, that'd be great though. Excuse me. Something like this would be solid, 2 to 1 hour. If we got to pull back down to like 240s, I'll take this. Big if, but this would be a good high probability draw. Bro, you guys heard me saying this SMT down here. If we get a 1-minute inversion, I'll take this, bro. But then that 1-minute candle was so fat, bro. Dude, fuck this, bro. Fuck this. 3 minutes, bro, and it's gonna take out the entire buy side. All right, I'm gonna jab this 1-minute gap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jabbing this. We're jabbing this 1-minute gap. The RR is kind of scuffed. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll play a 1-to-1. Size down. It's pretty volatile right now. But we'll jab this. All right. Take options too. Options in the money is probably what I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna take options in the money versus NQ because it's a little easier to play. You guys know options. I size for 0, which means there's no real stop loss. But if you guys are going trading futures, then you can use that for your stop. All right, I just entered my options position. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys right now. Let me post in Discord first. All right. All right, I'm in this size for 0. Why no face cam? Because I am in I'm on vacation. That's the position I'm in right now for options. I'm taking options on this instead of futures. In the money options rather than futures. I'm not really trying to trade futures too much right now. Good. All right. This is just a visualizer. I'm not using this at all for my stop losses. If you guys know how I trade options in the money, I don't use stop losses. I just size in with what I can afford to lose. But we should see these fair value gaps. Like, we have 2 back-to-back 1-minute gaps. Hold up. I have a whole option series on my YouTube shorts. Right, we'll hold this trade, let it play out, and it'll be good to go. Excuse me. You ever close your OTC options? Bro, okay, you guys want to hear something? The last time I closed a trade, this is a rule. I wish I could put my face cam on for this shit, bro. And this is why I'll never ever break my rule again. The last time I closed a position because I was fucking, oh my god, I don't like how the trade's going. Guess how much NQ went up that day? 13 fucking percent. I closed my SPX contracts before the 13% move. Yeah, it was XPX, not NDX. 13%, bro. That would have been a $2 million day. Damn near. And I fucking sold it because I was being a bitch. So after that, I was like, bro, fuck that. I'm not touching this shit. It either goes minus 99% or it goes whatever it ends up at. If it hits TP, it hits TP. Because I have a lot of 1,000, 2,000% gains. But that would have been, dude, that would have been like 10,000, 20,000%. Like, I think I had a what, 1,400% gain like a month ago. Like I said, in options, I've been just so profitable with options. Trading in the money, obviously it takes some capital to get to, but trading in the money has been a cheat code. And sizing for zero, I should see a cheat code. Yeah, it was me. I mean, it was news, but still, it was me, more so me breaking my rules.
Exactly as you happen to be, on a rainy Tuesday, as you happen to be, with nothing urgent, as you happen to be.
1 second.
Particular way that rain on glass makes everything convergent. Rain on the skylight, rain on the city, rain on the marble and the monument, rain on the particular.
All right, let's see if this goes into the new week opening gap fill. I really do think we're gonna have the new week opening gap fill. It's just gonna take a while. Remember, in the money contracts chat, especially on a day like this where it's pretty much slow besides news, besides the news candles or whatever. What's your target? New week opening gap fill. It's like what, 70 points from here? This is just a visualizer. I'm not even going off this in terms of TP or SL mostly. The options, you guys know I size for zero. All right, if you guys are in futures, it's currently only a 30-40 point trade. Like I said, I'm not really trimming anything until that new week opening gap gets filled. I'm on options. How do you manage a trade? If I was to take it up future, if I was to take it on futures, right? Let's say I entered here at like the gap or whatever, a new high would break. I'd probably go BE and then have my first TP at the new week opening gap fill, and I leave runners at break even stop. Or, you know, external liquidity past that. All right, like if you guys are trading futures, right? If you guys went off this visualizer, which I didn't, obviously I'm trading options, I would go break even here. This is a good BE right here. Dude, send this shit, bro. Is that a new week opening gap fill on? Okay, this is NQs. Let me check what ES is, guys. Okay, 64. So 6 more points. NWOG fill chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're almost at that new week opening gap for 20 more points on NQ. Currently, have 4 bands on the play. My phone's about to die though. She's at 5%. Yeah, as always, already see. All right, yeah. If you guys take futures on this will be almost a 100-point trade already. Bro, look at Lanto's Pino screenshot. Bro, yo, Jackson, I just talked to my boy in real life. And I muted because I didn't want to show you guys on stream. Yeah, Lanto's up like, he's gonna be up 500K, I'm pretty sure, at the new week opening gap. He longed last night. 50 minis. He blew a lot of money before no, because I was already profitable. But yeah, he went 50 minis with 20-point stop. Or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, Lanto got it, bro. He's the fucking GOAT, bro. His biggest days, we were talking yesterday, always come from huge gap downs or gap downs. What are you washing? Bro, the washer's... Okay, the dryer's here to just ask, guys. I don't know what to say. They're just not doing it. Alright, we'll be live for like another 15 minutes. Alright, we have a huge 15-minute OB. I think it's buy all dips territory on it, honestly, for now, until the previous, maybe even previous daily high gets taken out, but definitely not 4 hour. This is good buy the dip territory, as long as, you know, if you do have any pullbacks. Roll the pennies.
And I have come here on this particular Sunday to find the
No, I was on my computer right now.
So, chat, did anyone else take... Who took this trade, first of all? 100 points on futures. Options are up. What else would you take? I mean, bro, I would say the day's pretty much over after this high gets taken out. Lance will go find get you 2 of my heroes. Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. God damn. I want an impulse candle here to the upside. Let's get that straight.
Selects a flower with the seriousness of someone making a significant choice, and her mother lets it take the necessary time, and I love them both for this particular poise of allowing the enormous weight of flowers to be given to a child's selection, and the monument beyond them in the hours of Sunday has its own form of correction. It's correction to the
We're just flirting with these highs. You guys are the most mature 20-somethings ever for... I think because we started at a young age, we have a huge advantage.
improved by this particular hour. Sunday on the mall is its own country.
I'm doom scrolling right now, chat, while we're holding this. Can we hold the previously high? I would definitely trim some at this new week opening gap. What the fuck are you watching? Oh my god. Much love, bro. Much love. Jesse, Jesse, Watch Your World podcast. I want to say very well done, young man. He spoke with clarity, which I found lacking in many guests. Yeah, bro, I try to speak as conscious as I can. That's my boy on his phone. I try to speak as clearly and cautiously as I can. Try to think before I speak. It's easy to talk about things you enjoy to talk about, so it becomes really natural. Obviously, Riz is pretty good in terms of navigating the conversation. So it's always good. Walk through your trade. Daily fair value gap gave bias to the upside. 15-minute inversions going into the upside, going into our New York Open. Huge New York Open expansion. 1 minute gap pullback. Take your position. Next in the position is out from long. Perfect. Yeah, bro, for sure. These are good highs to trim at. We don't have to cherry pick tops. 9:45 broke my heart. I'll tell you what, me and shit starts getting stupid. Man, last time me and Sheen were in Asia, bro was stumbling on the streets. Shit was comedy. Good stuff, Addy. Good stuff. So technically, if you look at New Week opening gap, this is the fill of it right here. Like, this is technically the top I have marked out, but the fill is actually at 325s. Keep that in mind, because this is, you're supposed to use the bottom of the candle after it. This is why I'm always saying these highs are good to trim at, because you're not looking at this right here. You're looking at this right here for the high. Or even like this, somewhere over here. But definitely, this is like runner territory if you're in futures here. Just ridiculous. Today I only bought one because I didn't want to put on too much risk. But this case, the contract was 14,000 each. I put on one contract. But normally I do like 25K risk. I'll put on 2 contracts that are worth like 12K. So I could like trim it and leave some. This one I'm pretty much going for a scalp. I went for a scalp into these highs. That's about it. I don't want to hold it too long. I'm probably because I also haven't been holding contracts too long because it's really late at night here, 11 p.m. So I've been trying. One day I accidentally fell asleep with the contract open. I mean, it went my way, but that's something I want to not do because it could obviously go the opposite way. Didn't take this. Only $200 with DD with your stop loss almost 100 point. Even one MQ would blow me off. Then I don't know what to say, bro. I don't trading with $200, bro. I don't know what I don't know, bro. There's just nothing I can do about that. I'm not gonna risk my stop loss based on how much someone else has drawdown. I'm gonna base it off of what I have. You take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I'm not here to be a signal service. You're trading with a couple $100 and whether you're on a live account, whatever, just not it, bro. Thank you for sharing your advice. Much love. I'm glad you guys are taking the streams and learning from it. From my 10:30 back to like 3:40. Oh, I forgot I had music playing because I don't have my I don't even know what's playing right now because I don't have my headphones, so I can't really listen to it. I just literally put it on for you guys. Yeah, the risk reward is not. I think it's just better to just send that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Well, new week opening gaps filled for today. That was kind of the target going into the stream. Not much else I'm interested in. Purely a daily fair value gap into an NWOG fill. Pretty clean price action. Pretty clean PA. For someone who didn't take your first entry, I don't. Re-entries are just tough here, honestly. I would not look to take too much, too many entries here. Yeah, I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying. That the gap is already we already hit our targets for today. Let me look at the 4 hour and stuff. 4 hour looks okay. I'm probably gonna get some pullbacks here, honestly. Because NDX actually moves faster, and then obviously a lot more profits, but a lot more risk as well. That's why I prefer that. But yeah, top to bottom, I feel like it was pretty clean after this initial pump. That move was pretty good. No, I told you, I literally said this on stream. I'm taking it for a scalp to these highs. At these highs that we fill the new week opening gap. And I only had one. That's why I was explaining the one contract versus when I have multiple runners, and I only had one contract today. This is for a futures visualizer. So this is where you would have your stops BE, because the initial high got taken out. So when we look at the hourly gap or the hourly chart, we had an hourly gap. This is like the bro. It does not get easier than this. I'm not gonna lie. This is like the easiest setup of all time when we're in a obviously bullish PD array down here in the daily gap. Gap down, hourly gap, respected, OB respected. Everything down here respected, which obviously led to New York move to the upside. New week opening gap was like, I think the fill was like 330 or something like that on the lower time frame. See, this is the high right here. There we go. And that's the fill. Clean buy model overnight. Now, rest of the day, do I think it's high probability? No, because the highest probability targets already got taken out. The 15-minute, I believe, has a gap here, so we'll see what kind of happens here. Ideally, I would like for this to hold and push up for these highs, but we're not gonna. There's no reason to be greedy. Where are you going next? I'm in Kyoto for a few days and then back to Tokyo. These don't, Corey, do they? I'll love to go back. Yeah, they're all on my live. So if you go back on the stream when I finish and close stream, you automatically upload it to the live stream. Guys, I gotta get out of this B&B. This area is making my cough like 10 times worse. I don't know if it's like the insulation and maybe the ventilation or something. Available to my stream. I'll text you. Cause this shit's actually cooking me, bro. Yeah, it has multiple in there, but I don't know. It's just not doing it. It's like this dry cough. I don't even know what it is. Or why it is, I guess. Dude, what the fuck is this ES candle? Am I tripping? Oh, it was hella zoomed in. What's gonna happen for the rest of the day? I don't know, bro. That's it. That's it for me. We got in, we knew what we wanted, we did our job, and that's it. Anything more is just lower probability, not something worth it. Yeah, 15-minute currently has an OB and a 15-minute gap. Like I said, I want to see this kind of hold still. We'll see. I'm actually going to 7-Eleven right after this. I need to get my ginger shot. Dude, I mean, mine's literally not bad when I go outside. It's only when I'm in the B&B. So maybe it's something, I don't know. The walls, if I was to show you guys the walls, it's a little like, I don't know, it's weird. For sure is. It's definitely the B&B though. Like as soon as I got into the B&B today, I just started coughing. But like outside, like I was coughing like once every like fucking 30 minutes. Now I'm just like nonstop. It's very stuffy. I don't know how to explain it. I drink the little the vitamin C, the lemon drink, or the lemon drink, and then I'm only here for a few days. It should be fine. Yeah, the bottles. Those are so gas. All right, 15-minute gaps holding. We'll be off stream regardless what happens here. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope this stream helped you guys. Pretty easy trading day, if you guys ask me. All we need to do is wait. We did what we needed to do. We stuck to our plan, executed, and now we are done. It's currently, what time is it currently? 11:22 p.m. So I think I might head out of here. Oh shit, giveaway. Fuck. Let's do it. I thought I could get away with it, but let's run it real quick. I'll say the other one from last stream in a bit, or I'll do it later. Can I do 30 seconds on this giveaway? Hopefully I can do 30 seconds. That'd be kind of sick. 500 SPS points. All right, if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. Oh, we could do 30 seconds. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, 30 seconds. I did miss a day. I have a day. I owe you guys from a Friday stream, but I'm not gonna do that yet. If you want, send me your SPF email, yeah? Send it to me separately from the other message you guys sent me. So you could be like, oh, thank you for the giveaway in one message, but then the next message, send me the email. Instead of like one large message. Yo, John 1. D and John, shout out John, bro. John be giving out the ultimate fitness advice to everyone in the Discord. Shout out. Good shit, John. All right, I'm out of here, chat. Peace and love. Great start to the week. I'll catch you guys. I'm out. Peace and love.